She looks down at her outfit and sighs.
It's hard to believe, but I think Kara picked out the most modest outfit available in this place.
Looks like it.
I guess she knows me a little better than I thought.
As we pass the darkened storefront on our way back to the inn, two men melt from the shadows and approach us.
Excuse me, are those manipulators on your wrist?
Suspicious Mage 1. Leanna and I glance at each other and then back at the men.
Why do you ask?
Second man speaks.
We have an offer which may be interesting to you.
Exactly. As magic users, power in your craft is essential. Luckily for you, we happen to know a secret technique to amplify your casting usage to your fullest potential, no matter the skill level.
Are these guys trying to peddle some magic boosting drugs? I think they are. What's the technique? First man hands me a card. A den of wolves' den is written in curly letters.
Meet us at that location tomorrow morning, and all will be revealed.
Leanna narrows her eyes.
How do we know this is legitimate?
Second man smiles.
Your skepticism is understandable, but we've gone through this exact training and can personally guarantee results.
You're mages? Where are your manipulators?
Glance at the empty wrists. Leanna brings up a good point.
Right here.
He lifts up his hand and points to the crystal inlaid ring on his finger. Leanna's mouth drops open in surprise, but she quickly composes herself.
Your manipulator is a ring?
The man flashes the same mysterious grin.
Be there tomorrow morning, and all will be revealed.
They hand Leanna a card too, then disappear back into the alley. Leanna watches them retreat, a stern look on her face. Got solicitators in the world too? Well, it's impossible to escape them. She barely seems to register what I'm saying. Leanna? She blinks.
Huh?
That's pretty weird, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I begin to throw the card away when Leanna stops me.
Wait! We need that!
We do?
How else will we find them tomorrow morning?
Wait, you going to meet those guys? She nods. Is that a good idea? Are you sure that's a good idea? Seems like whatever they're selling is really shady.
Definitely is. And that's why we need to go. What if their secret technique is dangerous?
Do you think the technique is even effective? She shrugs.
Probably not. If it were so easy to become powerful, then everyone would do it. Besides, there's no way those rings are actual manipulators. It's impossible to condense the amount of energy needed for casting into such a tiny crystal. Something doesn't add up.
Does seem a little too good to be true. She nods and pockets a card. Cracks of thunder interrupt us. We should get back.
Yeah.
We hurry back to the inn. Spot Kara and Zack at the table and we join them. Zack smirks when he sees Leanna.
Nice outfit.
Leanna's cheeks flush.
I don't want to talk about it.
Kara grins widely.
Oh, don't be shy. You've got to own it.
Leanna's blush deepens as she quickly changes the subject.
We were just out and ran into some strange men promising us unimaginable power.
She pulls out the card and places it on the table.
They said to meet them there tomorrow.
As Zack and Kara study it.
I've never seen this before.
I have. They recruited me too.
Leanna blinks.
But you aren't a mage. They were looking for magic casters. Why did they recruit you?
Zack shrugs.
Something about being a valuable asset? I wasn't really listening.
We're going to go meet them tomorrow morning. Leanna nods.
Same here.
What? Really? Leanna looks equally surprised.
Sure.
Why? I thought you weren't listening.
I wasn't. But from what I did hear, it sounds like a scam for money. Money which should be liberated from them for the greater good.
Oh. Why am I not surprised?
Alright, let's meet up there tomorrow morning and go together.
Zack nods. As if on cue, Amy joins the group.
Greetings. Have we all gathered here to partake in supper?
That's a pretty good idea. I could go for some food.
A nod. Same here. We order some food and sit together to eat. As we eat, Amelia looks intently from Kara to Leanna. Leanna shifts uncomfortably.
Is there something wrong, Amy?
There seems to be an undeniable trend in the clothing both you and Kara are wearing. Perhaps I should be wearing something similar.
Kara becomes stern.
We need to have a talk about what is and isn't appropriate for you to wear, young lady.
The irony of that statement is not lost on me.
That's what I'm thinking as well. Don't ruin her innocence. What a good idea. Don't ruin her innocence? No. You're too young for that. What you're wearing is much more appropriate.
Maybe when you're older.
Trust me, you won't find anything age-appropriate in those shops.
I believe you all are still significantly misestimating my age.
She's so young though, like 16, right? Once the team has calmed down and talked Amy out of purchasing an outfit, we finish the rest of our meals. Liana reminds Zach and me to meet downstairs in the morning, and we all retire to bed. After getting changed, I'll fall into bed and drift to sleep. Hey, look at that. This is great, not gonna lie. I actually legitimately missed this. I missed this visual novel so badly. In the afternoon, I wake up to an unaccustomed brightness. Blinking my eyes open, I glance outside and notice an absence of clouds. Looks like the storm has finally passed. Zach's bed is empty and even the ponger is missing. Guess I'm the last one out to consider it's already midday. I hurry out of my bed and rush to get ready, then head downstairs. Team is already there, gathered around the table. Meet me as I arrive. Looks like the storm has passed.
Correct. Which means we are able to resume our journey to Ellendale.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck just happened, Amelia? What happened to you? Oh god, girl. Oh. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened to Amelia? Oh god, you poor girl. Oh, no. No, hold on one second. Can we fix that? Let's go to menu, we'll save, and then I'll load it back up, okay? We'll try that again. Alright, load. Please load properly. No.
Which means we are able to resume our journey to Ellendale.
Oh my god, what the fuck happened to Amelia? What the fuck? Is this Oki-Doki Literature Club or something? What the fuck, Amelia? What happened to your eyes? Okay, let's pretend nothing is wrong.
Not exactly.
What the fuck? And Liana's so fucked too. Oh my god, hold on. What the fuck is going on? What the actual fuckery is this? Hold on, let's try to quit, and then I'll try to see if maybe this is just a sprite loading issue.
Correct. Which means we are able to resume our journey to Ellendale.
Oh my god, finally. Oh god, that was scary as fuck. It felt like I was playing Oki-Doki Literature Club all over again. That was fucking terrifying. So, saving, quitting, and loading back in solved everything. Let me just save just in case. Jesus fucking Christ, that was terrifying. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck nuggets, dude.
Not exactly.
Okay, and Liana's also fixed.
We've still got some unfinished business. We have to meet up with those men to learn the secret to unimaginable power.
What the hell? Alright, those two men from yesterday. Zach gets to his feet.
Ready to go?
I suppose so. Liana stands as well, but Kara and Amy stay put. Are you two coming?
The invitations were not extended to us.
Yeah, plus I think it's a mage or crystal specific thing, so that leaves me out. We'll stick around here and see what else we can dig up and meet you guys when you're done.
Amy nods. That's probably for the best. Liana and Zach and I exit the inn. Studying the addresses of the card given to us, we eventually come across a nondescript mansion. Cautiously, we knock on the first door. There's no response. As though looking for mages only, Liana does a radiant scan. From the blank door, a hidden message appears. It indicates to go around the back entrance, but only when the sun has fully set. We decided to spend our time scouting out the location for the different exits and get as much of the floor plan as we can figure out, just in case. By the time we're done our extensive mapping, it is evening. Sorry, in my mind I'm still thinking of that sight of poor Amy with her eyes gone. Jesus, that was terrifying. Stuck around the house. Sorry. We stalk around the house to the plain wooden door. We knock twice and the door swings open. Grinning widely is one of the men who recruited us yesterday. I wonder if eventually they'll give some sort of artwork to the side characters. Maybe not animated or not animated as fancily, but I wonder if they'll give them some sort of artwork later in the future. He ushers us in through the door, into the foyer, where a handful of people mill about. Take the main marble staircase and pristine tiles. Some people sit on the leather couches as we wait for whoever is supposed to happen to begin. Bright light spills into the room and reflects off the crystal chandelier hanging from the ceiling. This room looks more expensive than my entire house back home. Never have guessed it from the plain exterior of the house. After a few more minutes, a man with slickened black hair approaches with open arms and a shining grin.
Welcome!
The room quiets down into silence as he greets us.
I'm sure you're all wondering why you've been invited here today. It's because our expert talent scouts spotted a commonality within all of you, an unmistakable ability, a mastery of the elements.
A few people sneakily glance around the room. I look at Liana, who is watching the speaker intently. Zack crosses his arms, his expression unreadable.
We too share this gift, and we too hungered for power. We spent hours upon hours honing our craft, showing painstakingly slow progress before we were introduced to the secret techniques we hope to share with you today. My friends, if you wish to become the most powerful casters in this area, then you have come to the right place. But as they say, with great power comes great responsibility. These techniques are dangerous and are not for the faint of heart. Failure can lead to dire consequences, and in order for us to continue, I need absolute assurance that you are all ready to face those consequences.
With great power comes great responsibility. I don't know if there will ever come a time where we don't quote Spider-Man.
If anyone is having second thoughts, now is the moment when you can walk out of here with no hard feelings.
A couple people turn around and head back towards the door, but the majority of the group, which is still a small number around 10 people, decide to stay.
I admire all of your courage, but I'm not surprised by your decision.
The doorway to the left of the room creaks open, and the man points in that direction.
The beginning of your training is in the next room. Please proceed through the doors and our training leader will meet you there.
Low murmurings fill the sounds as people begin to exit the room. As Liana begins to pass, the strange man from before sidles up to her and lowers his voice.
So, the guild finally caught wind of this, eh?
What? Liana masks with surprise and keeps her voice even.
I'm not sure what you mean.
He chuckles and nudges her.
It's alright. You can trust me. I'm actually Broodman.
Broodman. He pauses as if waiting our recognition, but we merely stare blankly at him.
Broodman? The Silent Protector? Tamer of the Wolves at Wolf's Den?
Again, we make no notion of recognition. The voice is epic.
Well, either way, we're on the same side. I know that these guys are dangerous, and I've got a plan in place to stop them.
How do you know they're dangerous? Do you know what their secret technique is?
Broodman waggles his eyebrows knowingly.
Right. Playing innocent to keep up your facade. I understand.
He winks.
Look, I was planning on taking these guys down alone, but having a member of the Mage Guild as backup would ensure the downfall of these guys. What do you say? Are you in?
What did we just stumble into? Liana frowns.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He winks.
Alright. You won't budge.
Taps his nose and then fixes his attention on Zack.
I'll just pretend I didn't see the mage emblem when you first entered Wolf's Den. What about you?
The voice trails off as Zack stares him down with his unblinking gaze. Broodman seems unfazed. Broodman's gaze lands on me and he quickly shifts focus.
How about you?
While Zack's lead, Liana's lead. Too lucky to deal with the hand of justice. I'ma follow Leon's lead. I don't know what she's talking about. Taps his nose again knowingly. You hear shuffling, and I notice most of the people have filled out into the room by now.
We should get going before they get suspicious.
Broodman nods. We follow the others out of the room and into an evening courtyard. Courtyard is surrounded by all sides by walls, which upon further inspection are hallways connected to the different wings of the mansion. Because we're enclosed within the mansion, we're guaranteed privacy.
Listen up! I know what they promised you back there, and I know they made it sound like all of you, as long as you try, will be able to learn the technique for power. But they're wrong. Only those of you strong enough to handle that amount of magic will be successful, and that's where I come in. I'm here to test your proficiency with magic, and if this technique is something you can even handle.
A few staff members who were standing on the sidelines come over and begin passing out manipulators. When they reach Zack, the staff members notice his lack of manipulator, look at him in confusion. Zack doesn't react or bother taking the manipulator from his hands either.
He passes.
Training leader walks by, and as his gaze falls on Zack's discharges, his expression changes, turns to the staff with the manipulator and urges him to move on. Staff member begins to protest, but the training leader stops him.
He passes. I know you all have your own manipulators, but I don't care. Use ours anyway. The goal of this isn't to show off who has the fanciest gadgets. It's to eliminate any variables so we can get a more accurate read on your abilities. Now, who wants to go first?
One person steps up and attempts to cast a gale, but his nerves make his arm unsteady and he keeps losing focus.
Enough!
Training leader shakes his head, and the man hangs his head. The staff member leads the man out of the courtyard as the next person steps up. One by one they go until it's my turn. My blood runs cold as climate sweat covers my body.
Let's go. We haven't got all day.
Close my eyes and breathe deeply. Can do this. Just remember my training. Once my hand steady, raise my arm and channel a gust of wind as I've done so many times before. Picture Liana watching and encouraging me, so sure enough a gust of wind flows through my fingers. Training leader frowns, unimpressed, but the staff member who looks at my energy reading races over to his side. Pretty sure I can guess what's going on. Took a scan that said my energy level off the charts, yet somehow my casting skill does not equal the energy I possess.
Pass. For now.
A nod. The training leader calls Liana forward, taking the time to switch out manipulator back to his own. Takes a deep breath, gathers her energy, raises her arm. Her blue eyes almost turn steel gray as a gale storm whoops the trees in the courtyard. Sorry. Liana's hair flies around her, but she stands steady in a tempest, her gaze challenging the training leader. He raises his hand as instantly as he summoned it, Liana sees the storm.
Pass.
A few people pick themselves off the ground or dust themselves off. Liana returns to the ground. Let's see, you blew me away? Oh my god. Keep it cool. That was incredible. You blew me away. I'm going with that. Dang girl, you really blew me away with that display. Liana groans. Threw caution to the wind and wet it all out.
You should stop.
But making this is such a breeze.
Leaving now.
Wait, I'm done, I promise. They continue to move through the tests. Zack silently sinks over and joins us as Liana surreptitiously switches back to her manipulator and does a scan of her own. She frowns at the results, lowers her voice so I can barely hear her.
I'm getting the same strange absence of energy reading that we got back at Stonecrest.
Do you think this has something to do with the void? She nods, her expression grave. Card approaches Liana. She quickly puts on a smile.
Ma'am, I have a message from the site commander. He wishes to meet you.
Oh?
In his private quarters.
Oh.
Oh. For once, she can't hide her surprise. The guard leaves momentarily as he goes to speak with the training leader. Liana turns to us.
We need to figure a way out of this. There's no...
Oh, sorry.
You have to.
There we go, let me try that again.
We need to figure a way out of this. There's no way I'm going into the commander's private quarters.
You have to.
There we go. I guess she has to.
What?
Quiet!
Liana lowers her voice, but her tone is just as stern.
Do you have any idea what an invitation to his private quarters means?
I mean, according to the outfit, maybe something quite promiscuous.
Of course I do. And that's why you need to go. This is your chance to get inside and find out if this is a part of Void's operation like you suspect.
She frowns.
There must be another way.
Probably. But not on such short notice without an all-access pass to the most secure place in the entire mansion.
Liana remains quiet as Zack's words sink in. Then she groans.
You're right. This is the perfect opportunity.
What about us?
We'll find a way inside and catch up with Liana. When you get to his quarters, make sure you leave the door unlocked so we can get in.
I will. But you two better hurry up. I do not want to be alone with him longer than I need to.
Training leader looks annoyed and waves the guard away. False sound as he returns to collect Liana. She throws us one last warning look before leaving. So, how are we gonna sneak in?
We need a distraction.
As Zack and I scan our surroundings, a hand falls on my shoulder.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Got what?
He just winks on us and enters the center of the courtyard. Training leader looks amazed as Broodman enters the testing space unprompted, but doesn't stop him. Broodman stands perfectly still and takes an exaggerated breath, slowly breathes out, readies his arm in front of him, and summons a glowing fireball in his hand. As he aims it straight in front of him, it was only then that I noticed he strategically placed himself so he was facing a large tree. That's smart. He ignited the tree accidentally as part of his proficiency training. Broodman takes another deep breath. Just as he's about to let the fireball fly, he sneezes hard. Fireball misdirects and catches on his clothes. He yelps as the flames lop at his clothes, drops to the ground and rolls. But instead of extinguishing the flames, the grass ignites where he rolls. Soon the courtyard is amok with shrieking voices and running bodies. What am I even witnessing? So wait, the guy tried to set a tree on fire, sneezed mid-cast, set himself on fire, went for stop, drop, and roll on a flammable grass and started the entire fire. Okay, good job, Broodman. What am I even seeing? Zack pulls me aside.
Now's our chance.
I guess. I nod, and the two of us slip through the same door we saw Liana go through. We enter a brightly lit corridor, try our best to blend in, stick to the few shadows in the room. Managed to escape the corridor without incident, also love the music, and reach another open hallway. A guard stands in the center of the room, making his rounds. Zack signals for me to stay back as he sneaks up to the guard. Stay back, we'll stay back. Stay back and give Zack space. He has far more experience in this sort of thing than I do, so I'm happy to follow his lead. As he gets close, he jumps the guard and covers his mouth as he disarms him. Rush over and help him secure the guard into a more hidden alcove. Struggles as we place him in a chair. Hold him down as Zack approaches him.
Where are the commander's quarters?
I'll never tell.
Zack grins as he cracks his knuckles. Is that what it sounds like? No, that wasn't it. That was really weak. Anyway.
Ah, good.
Good?
I was hoping you'd resist. It makes interrogation so much more fun.
Zack, you sadist. Guard resumes his struggles, but I continue to hold him down. Zack slowly approaches and I see the fear creep into the guard's eyes.
Hold on a second.
Zack doesn't stop. He balls his hand to a fist. Guard looks at me with panic in his eyes.
I'll talk. Just get that crazy guy away from me.
Zack frowns but stops walking towards him.
The commander's quarters are right down this hall, and then a left at the next fork. His is the last room down that corridor.
This guard sucks, I'm not even kidding you. He's just like, okay. Intimidating edgy guys coming towards me, about to punch me. Okay, I will talk.
That's all we needed. Thanks.
One knockout punch, the guard falls unconscious and the two of us hurry off. As we turn down the hall, I face Zack. Surprised that was so easy. Zack sighs.
I know. How disappointing.
A little. I look blankly at Zack. Okay then. We sneak through the corridor and remain unspotted as we follow the guard's instructions. Recognize the commander's quarters immediately. See the two heavy mahogany doors at the end of the hall are slightly ajar. Are there no guards in front of the quarters? Isn't that suspicious?
Not if the commander's got a woman in his room.
Fair point. We slip into the room and I'm immediately greeted by frenzied whispers from Liana.
Oh, finally! You guys sure took your sweet time.
Calm down. We got here as quickly as we could.
Where's the commander? Liana points to a locked door. Must be the bathroom.
He went to freshen up.
She shudders. Zack crosses his arms.
Okay, then what are you doing just standing around here for? Get in a position.
What position?
Zack points to the bed and Liana pales.
You can't be serious!
Do you want to jeopardize this operation or what?
How would posing on the bed help with this operation?
Because while he's very distractedly approaching the bed, we'll be able to knock him out from behind. Quick and quiet, and not alerting any guards.
Liana sighs. Lanklusterly climbs up on the bed. She lays down on her side and props her head up with her arm.
Like this?
Let me show how it's done. Oh my god. Working as intended, we'll say that. Can't help but stare. Curves on her hips draw me in alluringly as her sultry eyes invite me to go to her. What was the question? I love the choices, I love these options. Despite this circumstance, Liana blushes under my stare and scrambles off the bed. Zack frowns.
No, that's not right at all. You have to be more inviting.
Zack lounges on his stomach and bends his legs up to his knee as he rests his head in one of his hands. Oh my god, he's actually demonstrating it now. What the hell is this?
This is the most effective pose.
Does it really matter which pose is it? Just look somewhat interested, that's all.
Are you kidding me? You look like you're sunbathing at the beach. That's not alluring at all.
The guy's gonna walk out and be like, okay, why are there people on the bed?
You don't know what you're talking about, woman.
I think I know a thing or two more about flirting than you would.
Oh, please enlighten me, sailor.
Oh, throwback to the previous thing where she said, hey, sailor. Oh my god, this is incredible writing. Incredible writing, holy shit. Liana's face flushes at the memory. She's about to argue when the door to the bathroom flings open. A looming man stands in front of the door, nothing more than a too revealing speedo.
Apologies for the delay, my sweet. I wanted to make sure that I was in.
He freezes when he sees Zack in bed. For a moment, nobody moves.
All right, before we begin fighting, I have a really important question.
Zack mimics Liana's original pose.
Is this attractive?
God. Why does the game make me laugh so hard I fucking cough? Wow. Oh my god, Zack. Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it. Jesus fucking Christ. Commander's face turns red with rage.
No!
Thank you. That's exactly what I said.
Oh my god, Zack, please shut up. Please just shut up. Let's just get this fight on the way.
Well, it would have been attractive if I were doing it.
I'd agree to that, if anyone cares about my opinion. Commander rolls out in anger. Zack rolls off the bed, withdraws his discharges in one smooth motion as Liana's manipulated gloves. Put up my sword in ready fighting stance. Commander glares at us.
Do you really think that a bunch of amateurs can take out someone as powerful as I? You fools will regret ever crossing paths with a Shadow General.
He raises his arm and readies his stance, and his face falls to realize he's naked.
Oh, shit.
Zack shoots a blast which knocks the commander down. He smashes his head against the dresser, falls to the ground with a heavy thud. Liana rushes to check him, her sword at the ready, but he's knocked out cold. I sheath my blade. That was easy.
They aren't so tough without their magic.
Liana has a manipulator out and performs a scan.
He said he was a Shadow General. That just confirms that this has something to do with Void.
She suddenly focuses on an area in the floor. Prying up the floorboard, we find a large bag filled with dark spheres.
Tainted spheres.
Definitely Void.
We can't leave the spheres here. We have to take them.
We'll be too conspicuous lugging this bag around.
But it would be even more dangerous to leave them here for them to use.
Also, what should we do with the Shadow General? Just leave him here? Zack shrugs. Suddenly, the window crashes open. Ready ourselves for another battle, but recognize the figure as Broodman. He dusts himself off and heads straight for the commander.
Finally, we meet again.
Broodman doesn't seem to notice that there's a we there and continues addressing the commander.
For all these years, I have slowly unraveled everything you've worked so hard to build. I have been that splinter that you just can't pull out. And now I am here to finish what I have started.
Broodman, we already took care of it.
For I am Broodman. You killed my brother. Prepare to die.
Broodman. So broody. Frowns as the commander doesn't react.
And even now, you won't give me the decency of even acknowledging my presence.
Yeah, he's knocked out though. He moves into to kick the commander when we stop him.
Hey, wait! He's unconscious!
Broodman pauses.
Ah, yes, of course. He was so intimidated by my speech that he passed out in fear.
That's not what... Broodman strides to the commander and seemingly without effort hauls him over his shoulder.
Don't worry, I'll take it from here.
He launches the commander out of the new open window. What the hell?
We're on the second floor!
Oh.
We rush to the window. A fall from the second level may not be fatal, but it could still break a few bones. Luckily, the commander landed in a bush, looks unscathed. Rumi crosses his arms triumphantly.
All according to plan, my friends.
He comes back through the window, lands to his feet, beside the commander, takes him away into the night. We'll pause as we let all that sink in.
We should get out of here before we attract too much attention.
Yeah, I feel like we got engulfed into a side story that didn't seem to make sense. Or we didn't need to participate. Liana nods. She carries the bag of tainted spheres as naturally as she can and pushes open the door. The two guards are now stationed in front of the commander's quarters. They give us questioning looks as the three of us slip out, careful to close the door behind us.
Where is the commander?
Please don't disturb him. He's all tuckered out from our certain activities.
She winks. Guards clear his throat uncomfortably.
Right, I understand.
Second guard looks suspicious at Zack and me.
Hold on. What about you two?
Oh, don't worry. Took part in those activities too. Yes! That is what I was hoping you could say. I'll wink and try to hold back my laughter at the horrified expressions.
Would you like us to elaborate?
Nope, not necessary. You may go.
Zack grins as the three of us waltz out of the corridor. Because the commander had made it clear with his intentions over Liana, we had no trouble with any of the guards milling about, being able to exit the mansion unquestioned. Well, that worked.